Well, I'm back again, and I'm just holding the tripod because this is of course the Andean fire, and she's in a smaller container, but I'm not going to disturb this one because of course it's in bud and flower. I'm just going to water it, so you bear with me while I just manoeuvre the tripod. And this will have the same water, clear, fresh water out of the bucket, the barrel outside, the water butt, and just pour it in like that. And again this side. And again, just at the back. Now the other two containers are on the shelf, and they've got that longiflorum in, and the other one I've just watered is the garum weaver. So I'm not going to, I thought about actually changing the garum weaver over and putting it in a deeper pot, but I've changed my mind about that now. So this one here, this nice big one here, which is Andean fire, sits on that top shelf, but I'm going to leave her in this container just for a few minutes. So I'm going to gently put her down here and hope she doesn't get knocked. In fact, I'm not going to put her there because gets knocked, I lose that flower. Right, so which one am I going to just check now? And if you'll bear with me what I thought, I've got two here, and this is one. You can see it's got a leaf that's died back there, and it's just got one that's just dying back there. Now let's have a look what this one's called. This is called this is Grande. Actually, I must write on that label because the label's getting a little bit faint. And I can always tell now. I never used to know whether I should water them or not, but I can tell now she's quite light. And so this one's desperately ready for some water. But I'm going to check her first. This year she's given me this new growth here, and this growth here, and let me just have a look, see if I can see. There's something down there, but I don't know what it is yet. It just sits in this little plastic tray. So let's again, I'm all organised under the bench. It's a good job you can't see under this bench. And let's see whether she'll come away without me doing any damage. Again, I'm going to pummel. I do try and not worry so much over my orchids now, but it just does annoy me when I just break a root. So I'm just going to go out of camera to see if any of the roots were coming through, but there's nothing coming through. You see, she's quite high in the pot. Can you see that root there? Just by my finger. And I do prefer them now to be a little deeper, especially now we're coming into the real cool temperatures. And let's see whether or not supporting it as you bring, excuse the noise. Let's have a look. Oh, I tell you, I'm sweating cobs here thinking, oh God, I hope I don't break another one. Let's just take that, there we go. I've just taken that cane off and I look down here in trepidation thinking, I hope there's no roots down there. But you see, when I look now, when I'm thinking this one needs water, well, it will get watered, but that medium is quite good. Look at the roots there. And all I do, you know, is religiously follow. I have Ed, my mentor, and I follow to the letter what Ed does, because there's no fuss with Ed. He gets the right environment, he gets the right medium, and he just lets them get on. Now I've got to be careful here. And I want to take that out down there. Don't want to leave any rotting leaf. And again, this one now is going to go in a much deeper pot. So you've got to be careful, because what you don't want to do is weaken this growth. Ooh. I'm still a little bit cautious, but better to be cautious than reckless, as they say. Right, now let's just take this round here, and that's that new growth there. I'm just really wanting to see if I can just take this little leaf back a little bit, and that's it. There we go. Just a gentle pull. There. Now let's just have a look at it. Can you see? And we'll move this tray she's sat in over here, and I'm going to bring this big deep pot, this one. And I believe this one is what they call a rose pot. So it's enormous. Well, it's enormous in the sense that it's deep. And I'm going to put all this same medium back, except the difference is I'm going to put grow stones in with it. There we go. So likewise, I'm just down here, just off camera, because what I want to do really is just put some big pieces of this Melrose bark, because it has got, some of this bark's very big. Can you see? Nice big pieces. I just want to place them at the bottom. There we go. And then I want this Phragmipedium now. There we go. Not whether you can see, let's just move you down. Oops, that's too far. Can you see? Well, you won't see in there because it's dark, isn't it? But if I put this support back in now, while I can visualise and not damage the roots. There we go. Sorry about that. Let me just get you right. There we go. Now that's a lot deeper into that pot. So I'm going to just gently lift her. Not too much, just a little bit. Now, none of those roots now are actually touching that new media. So now what I'm going to do, see, you'll get the odd piece of slither. That's not good. I'm going to try out squeeze the nose to gently introduce this bark back. Now that looks to be fine now. see down there. There we go. Of course you won't see very well because the pot's black and the medium's very dark. Let's bring some of that back. Now that's holding itself up now. Now let's have a look. So that's the new growth here. What I'm wanting to do is just to get it. Sorry about that. I need to hold it this way so you can see, and gently manoeuvre this bark grow stone, and now we're coming to the Orchid bark. So the Orchid bark is going to cover these roots here. I notice there's a few hydrogen balls still there in the medium, but I don't think that will do any harm at all. Now let me just get my little pot full of Orchid bark. Well, there's a little bit of grow stone bark as well for Melrose Court bark. Oh dear, I've got some messing and then picked some sphagnum moss up, which I don't really want to go in, but let's have a look. Right, now let's just have a look how she's sitting now. Because she's in a lot deeper pot. Right, that's nice and firm now, and I know it's. Let me bring you up. Now, that one is, that stake is right in the middle. But I don't mind, because if there's a growth comes up this side, or if there's a growth comes up that side, I should be able to anchor both of them. Now let's just have a look. Let's just have a look how she's sitting. Let's take you back down now. There we go. Let's make sure she's nice and secure there. She's maybe not quite as in the middle as I would have liked. I'll just have a look here to see whether or not. So I'm going to bring that cane back out. Right, now let's just pick this one up. That's a huge big piece of bark I've got there. And I've just filled up the gallon drum of rainwater. Well, not just filled it up, it's been filled a few hours, so it's warmed up a bit. The water's quite warm. And again. Come water it. That'll wash all that debris through. and I'll mark on the label. What have I done with it? Oh, my label's on there, so I shall mark on the label. Let's pick you up now. I hope I don't wobble you too much. There she is. Phragmipedium Grande. And there we go. Sorry about this, I've got the tripod banging the shelves. That one, can you see? It's just going forward for the light, and I can always put one of these zip ties on to pull it back a little bit. But visually, there she is. That's that nice big deep pot, and she's had a top up of the medium, and she's had grow stones put in there. So this one won't need repotting now for quite a while. And I'll have to remember that it won't need watering quite as often, because of course it's in such a big deep pot. That's the other size pot I've got, of course. This one here, can you see the difference between that one and that one? And this is Las Varinas. So that's that other one. And I think that one's sufficient for this. Until I get another deep one like that, I think this one will be sufficient to take this one through for until next spring. So I'm going to put that back over on the shelf here. And over here, that's garum weaver there. Let's bring it forward a little bit. Just turn this one on. That hasn't been too much of a background hindrance. That's the garum weaver, and that's been watered, and that'll stay like that for a short while. And that's the longiflorum, and that's in that water there. These will get watered shortly, and then I should be able to have a sit down and watch the rest of the golf. It's like I say, it's an absolute glorious day, a glorious autumn day, and I really do need to crack on and water the mounts. But they were watered yesterday, and we've I don't know whether I can do it from here. Let me bear with me a minute. I can squeeze in between here. I don't know whether you can see it down in the windowsill there. That bud, can you just see it? That's the bud from the Phalaenopsis traspis, and that's about to open. So as soon as that opens, I'll bring you back. So thank you for bearing with me today, and sometimes, like Ed says, I hope I haven't bored you rigid. So until next time, take care. Bye bye now.